Hello and thank you for watching. I'm Jennifer Bowman with Olympia Piano. This is day 9 of the 24-day overview of Schumann's Traumerei. And today we're going to be going over notes, fingering, rhythm, both hands for measures 9 and 10. And we're just going to jump right in with harmony. Schumann does something interesting here where he transitions into another key, to the key of G minor after measure 9. So measure 9, we're still in the key of F major. Same as we've had before. Then at this moment with this chord, C minor 7, which would be the 4 chord in G minor, then that leads on beat 2 to this chord. So if we consolidate this a little bit, I have this, which would be a D7, flat 9. So all these notes belong to that D7 flat 9. And then we squeeze in to beat 1 here, G minor, our new temporary key center. I think it's really interesting and beautiful how he's taking the similar rhythmic structure and the similar types of phrasing, but inserting different tonal centers. So before I go into the fingering, let's take a look at the voicing here. So the right hand, our top voice is this. Bottom voice of the right hand stems down. The harmony, measure 10. And then beat 4 here. That voice also might be shared with the left hand, depending on how you look at it. Could be part of the right hand bottom voice as well as the left hand top voice, which is this. And then it comes into the treble clef, and we're actually going to play that with the right hand. The tricky thing here is kind of like the left hand top voice splits into 2 voices right here, because we have a held note with the stems down, but then we still have this. That's how I'm going to identify it. It starts out as 1 top voice, splits into 2, and then we have the bottom voice, and then. So as we do the fingering, we're going to be playing that F sharp on the and of 3 with the right hand, but it is part of the lower voice. So let's take a look at the right hand again. The theme through this tutorial is make sure you find a fingering that works for you. This is no exception. So here's your fingering options. Option 1, 5, 1, 2, or 1, 3. That's going to be interchangeable. 4, 1, 2, 3, 5, 2, 5, 1. We're going to switch to 2 so we can hold these 2 and still play that F sharp. And then you're going to lift both of those. 5, 2, 4, 3, 1. Option 2, the only change is on the C in measure 10 using finger 4 instead. So starting out the same. 4, 1, 2, 4, 5, 2, 5, 1, silent switch. 1, 5, 2, 4, 3, 1. Option 3, instead of crossing right away on the F, we're going to cross at the A. So 2, 3, 1, 3, 5, 2, 5, 1. Again, silent switch. Hold both of these. We're going to play that F sharp. And then 5, 2, 4, 3, 1. Same ending. And finally, another just slight change here. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. 4, 2. And that works because this is technically a lift. 3, 1, 4, 2. Then you've got the 2 holding. Then 5, 4, 3, 1. 4 choices there with the right hand. Left hand, we're just going to have 2 options here. So left hand, option 1. I'm just going to do measure 10, by the way, because the other one will be the same for all. 1, 5, lift, 3, 2. You're holding the bottom. Now you're holding the thumb. When you release the 5 on the bottom, you're going to move up to that F sharp, still holding the thumb. 4, 3. Slightly different fingering for option 2, but very similar in feel. 2, 5, lift, 3, 2, release the left hand, and instead of 4, do 3 here. So hopefully one of those will feel moderately comfortable to you. In terms of articulation, it'll be similar, but you want to pay attention to how the hands are lifting. So the left hand's going to lift when you play this 3, and then both hands will lift here, and then this will be smooth. You lift the top and smooth. Lift, lift, lift. Lift the top. Rhythm is similar, but with the addition of this moving top left-hand voice, it's going to be a little busier than it was before. So the timing will go like this. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and notes on all these subdivisions, 4, and 1. For dynamics, I suggest you use a similar dynamic structure with the sneaking in at the beginning of the phrase, leading to beat 2 in measure 10. However, I'm going to offer you 2 ways of thinking about it. We could either get louder to that D9 chord, have that be a little more intense than we've had before, relaxing to the G minor, or play around with having it be a lot softer because it's such a different chord. So that would sound like this. Let's do the louder one first. So we're going to start mezzo piano as we've done in the past. Mezzo piano, PP here. Sneak underneath. Grow, grow, grow. And then relax a little bit. So I like to grow if I'm doing that one all the way till that D. Now, the other option would be to cut back, still do the mini crescendo, however, play at a lower dynamic. So we start as we did before. Really sneak back. We don't have a lot to work with here, so we have to react to how these chords make us feel emotionally. So play around, let me know which one you like in the comments, by the way. I tend to like both of them, so I might play it differently depending on the day. Pedaling, I'm going to give you a couple options. Option 1, pedal, pedal, pedal. That's very little pedal. A lot of the notes are blurring together, but this piece is called Dreaming, so that's definitely acceptable. Pedal option number 2. Pedal. Then we're going to pedal on beat 4. Pedal, 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 pedal. Then finally, if you like to have a little more clarity with the notes in that measure 10, you can pedal a little bit extra with some of those 8th notes, and that would be like this. Pedal, 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 pedal. Now I'm just going to play it through measures 9 and 10. One thing I want to point out, when the left hand has this arpeggio coming in, it's going to sneak in on the A to crescendo up to here. Okay? So that's it for day number 9. I hope you found it helpful. I hope you will join me for all 24 days. I'd like to thank you for your support. I'm seeing subscriptions. I'm seeing you sharing these videos. You can also donate to the channel, which allows me to create more content like this. Please let me know where you're from. I've mentioned in these videos that I just bought a map and I'm putting little dots on it for people's locations and how the piano is bringing us all together. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.